Welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm Ayana Ghazadeh. On September 27, Remembrance Day, President İlham visited the Victory Park, which is under construction in Baku.
4 years have passed since the beginning of the Patriotic War, which is inscribed in the military history of Azerbaijan in golden letters. Azerbaijan always appreciates the value of its fighting sons and daughters and honors the memory of all its martyrs who sacrificed their lives for the sake of the country's territorial integrity and the freedom of Karabakh. The Victory Park, which is under construction on 8 November Avenue in Baku, is an embodiment of this respect. According to the project implemented by the order of President İlham, dated 3 December 2020, the Victory Museum is being established within the complex to immortalize the memory of soldiers and officers, all martyrs who fought heroically in the Patriotic War, which ended with a historical triumph and the liberation of our territories. The names of all the heroes who have died in the Patriotic War will be displayed on the walls of the museum complex. The exhibits collected here will once again demonstrate the bravery of the soldiers and officers who fought for the liberation of our territories from occupation, the determination of our people. The complex will be surrounded by a park.
27 September is Remembrance Day in Azerbaijan. It has been 4 years since the beginning of the 44-day Second Karabakh War. President of Azerbaijan, victorious Commander-in-Chief İlham made a post on social media accounts on the occasion of 27 September, the Day of Remembrance. The post says, "With deep respect to our martyrs." First Vice President Mehriban Aliyeva shared a post on her social media accounts in observance of September 27, Remembrance Day. On the occasion of the 4th anniversary of the beginning of the 44-day Patriotic War, the people of Azerbaijan paid tribute to the memory of their courageous children who sacrificed their lives for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of motherland, with a minute of silence. In connection with 27 September, Remembrance Day, Prime Minister Ali Asadov Head of the Presidential Administration Samir Nuriyev, Speaker of the Milli Məclis Sahibə Qəfərova, as well as other state and government representatives visited the Victory Park construction site. They laid flowers at the memorial stone in tribute to the fallen heroes. UK Ambassador to Azerbaijan, Fergus Old, shared a publication in connection with the September 27th, Remembrance Day. On September 27, Remembrance Day, we honor the memory of those who died in the war. We wish peace and tranquility to come to the region as soon as possible. The ambassador wrote on this page on social network X. To date, 17.7 billion manats have been spent on the restoration and reconstruction works on the territories liberated from the occupation, stated the Minister of Finance, Samir Sharifov, and underlined that by the end of the current year, it is envisaged that this figure will be raised to 19 billion manats. The funds are allocated from the state budget. The Great Return program is one of the main priorities for the country. Measures are undertaken in this direction. During the 79th session of the UN General Assembly, the COP29 presidency facilitated discussions centered on the road to COP29, multilateral approaches to adaptation. In his opening remarks, Mukhtar Babayev, COP29 president-designate, stressed that in recent years some progress observed on driving adaptation efforts forward in multilateral forums. However, adaptation still remains under-prioritized and underfunded, with the gap between needs and support expected to grow. We need strategic collaborations, innovative mechanisms, or reforms to raise adaptation to the level of urgency it demands. This support is essential both today and in the future. The global stocktake found that adaptation efforts are not on track to achieve our long-term goals set out in the Paris Agreement, said Mukhtar Babayev. The speakers exchanged views on raising the funding on adaptation, which has become a more pressing issue in the context of recent climate disasters. In his closing remarks, Yalchin Rafiyev, COP29 lead negotiator, underscored the importance of global collaboration and transformation-oriented measures to protect countries vulnerable to climate change impact. And in this regard, he emphasized the significance of COP29 in terms of reinforcing climate adaptation at the global level for the sake of a green future. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us.